Hey everybody, welcome back to The Truth, where today we are going to be talking about my predictions for this week. We got the Jags coming off of a somewhat bye. They played Thursday. They played Thursday. They had a couple extra days to rest up. Looking at it, Jacksonville versus the Steelers. I believe Jacksonville is somewhat. Oh no, they're not. They're not. They're not. I was lying. That was a lie. Anything crazy? Campbell. Nothing really crazy. Pat Fryermuth, Cameron Hayward. Two big impactful players. Give me Jacksonville away. Now we have Miami versus Patriots. Give me Miami. Miami's just so good. Chiefs versus Denver again. Give me the Chiefs, even though Denver is home. It's tough. I don't think the Chiefs have lost. They might have lost one game to Denver, but their record against Denver is really good. And it's good. And they don't play they play the weirdest games too, but they win them. It's so weird. I don't know how to describe it. Bills versus Bucks. The Bucks aren't terrible. We could take a look. Vita Vea, Baker Mayfield limited at practice. That's with a knee injury. That's gonna be something to watch. Chris Godwin limited with a neck. Matt Freeler, Ryan Jensen, Chase Edmonds. It's a lot more than I thought it would be. Everyone's hating on Buffalo. Buffalo's not playing terrible. Morris and Knox are out. Oliver's out. Harris injury reserve. Tre'Davious White. Give me the Bills at home. They're at home, and they have that defense. That defense isn't bad without Tre'Davious White, and I really they still have Stephon Diggs, so I'm chilling with that. Both teams on a bye. Texans versus Panthers. Give me the Texans. The Panthers are 0-6. It's going to be a really tough game for them. They could win the upset. It's possible, but give me the Panthers. Jets versus Giants. Give me the Jets. Coming off of a bye. That one's a little bit easier. And then coming into the New Orleans versus Colts. Anybody crazy? Anthony Richardson is on injury reserve. Underwent successful surgery on a grade 3 AC joint. I did not even know that. Holy cow. That's impactful because New Orleans struggles against scrambling quarterbacks. Danny Pinter, Julius Fowler, Gerald Avery. That one sucks. Nothing crazy for New Orleans. We'll go to New Orleans now. Landon Young, he's a backup. Ryan Ramczyk, questionable. That's going to be something to watch. James Hurst, I'm pretty sure he's moved to backup now. JT Gray, special teams, questionable. Juwan, hopes. So that's probably close to likely for Juwan. Prentice, Peyton Jordan. Nothing crazy. It's just this New Orleans team plays so poorly on offense under Pete Carmichael. And Dennis Allen refused to make a difference. Give me New Orleans. They have a little bit more time to practice under them. Give me New Orleans. Tennessee versus Atlanta. This is going to be really interesting because that Tennessee front is good. That Tennessee defensive line is really, really good. They're not a team to play around with on that, and that's where it's going to be interesting. Can Atlanta run the ball? Because I think it's going to be tough for them. Because I think that D-line is going to get after them. I'll check the Falcons. Bijan's questionable. He participated. Troy Anderson, Matt Hennessy. Eddie Goldman, Felipe Franks, nothing crazy. Scrolling over to Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill's question won't practice Wednesday. Oh, he did not practice today. That's important. That's going to be interesting because we really don't know what they have. Caleb Farley's out. They did just trade their free safety. I want to take Atlanta so bad, but I really don't know. Give me Tennessee on the bye, even though they traded their free safety. It's tough because Atlanta could win this game. It's just I don't know how that defensive line is going to affect that front for Atlanta. I really don't know, and that's the one big question mark I have. If Atlanta can handle it, I think they win this game. But if not, I think they lose it. But that is the one factor that I think wavers between these two games. Seattle versus Cleveland. Seattle's not bad this year. Seattle's 4-2. Cleveland's also 4-2, but I know their quarterback's injured. I want to look a little bit more into Cleveland. Marquise Goodwin's questionable. David Njoku's questionable. Kareem Hunt's questionable. Oh, it's slated to start. I'll often focus on rehab. Okay. Nick Chubb's out. It's a lot. How's Seattle? I like showing you guys this because it shows you what I'm thinking. Like, well, what my thought process. DK Metcalf questionable. Evan Brown, Zach Charbonnet, Lucas, Cole Bryant. They got some receivers though. Give me Seattle at home. Cardinals versus Ravens. Give me the Ravens. That looked really good last week. Looked really, really good. They looked like super good. 49ers versus Bengals. Bengals on a bye. 49ers have lost, I believe, the last two. And there we go. Deebo Samuel was out. Trent Williams is questionable. Nothing really crazy except for Deebo and Trent. And then the Cincinnati Bengals. Devin Harper. Orlando Brown is questionable. That's going to be something to watch. Man, the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. I know they haven't been playing well, but dog, they're more helpful. Deebo's going to suck. If Deebo's not there, that's going to suck because that Deebo's a huge part of their offense. They still, don't get me wrong, they do have weapons and stuff, but it's just like, the 49ers going 0-3 in a week, bro. I don't know. The Bengals are coming off from bye, but I could also see the 49ers winning this, but I'm picking the healthier team. Chargers versus the Bears. Give me the Chargers. I just don't trust the Bears. I don't trust the Bears. I'm going to be honest. Lions versus Raiders. I think the Lions need a good game here. I think the Lions will get a good game here. The Raiders beat the Packers very closely. I think the Lions are going to have a lot better offense. So, Eagles versus Commanders. Give me the Eagles. I like the Eagles in this matchup. Vikings versus Packers. Dog. This is something I'm going to need to check out. The Minnesota Vikings. Marcus Davenport's injured. Justin Jefferson on injury reserve. They did kind of struggle. Like, I'm not going to lie, they did kind of struggle. Now, I believe they won, but not like they didn't put up a convincing offense. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't convincing enough to be like, yes. That Packers offense played bad. Jordan Love's been playing sus, kind of. Let me check the Green Bay Packers. Let me check them just to cover my bases. Where's Green Bay at? How am I going crazy? Where is Green Bay? Oh, here we go. Aaron Jones, questionable. Luke Musgrave, questionable. Christian Washington, questionable. Devon Campbell, questionable. Jair Alexander, questionable. Donald Savage, doubtful. Eric Stokes, questionable. Devontae Watt, questionable. David Bakhtiari, injury reserve. Dang. Give me the Vikings. Vikings are a lot healthier. And I think they'll do better. Rams versus the Cowboys on a bye. Let me check the Rams. The Los Angeles Rams. Anything crazy? Nothing crazy. Stetson Bennett's out. That's their backup. I mean, other than that, nothing really crazy. Man, let me go with the Cowboys. Trevon Diggs, CJ Goodwin, Leighton Vander Esch. Man. I want to take the Cowboys at home. But this is like, look, I know, we all know the Cowboys. This is a game they would typically lose. Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. I mean, that Dallas defense is just so good, and that's putting me in the that's putting me in just a give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. My mind says the Cowboys would lose this game. I could see the Cowboys winning it. Don't get me wrong. I could easily see the Cowboys winning it. But this just seems like, to me, a game the Cowboys would lose. And a game where Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and that passing offense for the Rams would go off. Other than that, I have Chiefs with the first seed at 7-1. I have the Chargers 3-4, the Raiders 3-5, and the Denver Broncos 2-6. For the AFC East, I have, if I can get this to work, the Dolphins with the second seed at 6-2, the Bills with the fifth seed at 5-3, the Jets 4-3, and the Patriots 2-6. I have the Ravens 6-2 with the third seed in the AFC North, the Steelers with the sixth seed at 4-3, and the Browns with the seventh seed at 4-3, with the Bengals at 4-3. Wild. The AFC South, I have the Jaguars 6-2, Texans 4-3, Titans 3-4, and Colts 3-5. I have the Jaguars with the 4 seed. Going to the NFC, I have the Eagles with the first seed at 7-1, the Cowboys 4-3 with the 6th seed, the Washington Commanders at 3-5, and the New York Giants at 2-6. The Lions in the NFC North with 6-2 with the second seed. The Vikings at 4-4. I didn't realize I had them at that with the 7th seed right now. They're 2-0 against the division, which is wild to think. But the Vikings are the polar opposite of last year, and they're still in contention for the playoffs. It's going to be really interesting to see how they're going to end this season. Because if they end this season with the exact same record, or maybe, I won't say the exact same record, but in the exact same spot, that's going to be pretty impressive just because they didn't play well. So with them reloading, I'd probably, if they do end up with the exact same spot as last year, being a first-round exit, reloading and getting more weapons and maybe getting that quarterback of the future, they might be able to make a run. That's a team to watch out this offseason next year. The Packers at 2-5 and the Bears at 2-6. I have the Steelers, the Seahawks with the third seed at 5-2. Right behind them, I have the San Francisco 49ers with the fifth seed at 5-3. The Rams at 4-4 and the Cardinals at 1-7. Leading the NFC South, I have the Falcons at 4-4. Right behind the Falcons, I have the Saints at 4-4. Right behind the Saints, I have the Bucks at 3-4, and the Panthers at 0-7. I wonder how long each. I wonder how long each week will go by before the Panthers get their first one. Because it's very unlikely that they'll lose. They'll go like 0-17. It's very unlikely. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. And if they do, that's tough because you got worse. Now, do you have a higher potential? Maybe, but you got worse, and that sucks if you're the Panthers. But, at the end of the day, we'll see. They could have a turnaround season midway. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. But if there's anything you feel like you disagree with or you don't agree with, you do agree with, let me know. Are there any things that any players or any schemes that you think, hey, this scheme over this team is going to be really dominant? Maybe, I don't know. Let me know. Anything else you like me to do in my videos? Let me add. Maybe like me to take out. Let me know. But thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next time.